Ya.
Me dice cuánto.
Ya.
Okay. Hello, my name is Mario Martinez. This is a communication speech, persuasive belief speech. This is about an environmental influential initiative or innovative approach to the present issues that are throughout the earth that make progress in our federal power at after its goals of sustainability in order to promote concern and address the potential haphazard. Many issues of our modern times have appealed to us since we have had more ways that have been afforded to ourselves to become better understood in the study of the science, especially in the area of the economic and political spectrum. Remaining still validated for such value of its knowledge, it must rather be the firmament on helping lead how the present advocates for awareness to promote our existence. It's also to help people address throughout the world together as one what are those potential dangers and to promote the fair endeavor causes to conserve our earth environments and protect our lives. One question was, how was activism increased in its intuition from the very beginning of it, very recent in the last 50 years? My answer became that the integration and view of so many elevated concerns brought a series of categorizations for which provided a serious concern for the endemic position between what viable problem happened and what comprised that initial movement to correspond to its consequences as an obligation, or the purpose was that people followed to revert how those causes of such problems would be rather more prevented. And awareness became an activist duty. See, he would have a dramatic impact in the likelihood overall. The human proponent became more scrutinized. So everything that humans wanted to do was the basis of environmental protagonism. It had little and no structure to address these issues. And considerably, human development and the applications were suggested that we were going into unsustainability. Topics with these issues began to concentrate more on resource exhaustion. The repletion of a resource was in question, but vice issues of the exacerbation, how much is going on, along with a conglomerate of fears which were what's unsafe about the things that are not good for the planet. So economic integration was at the very basis with little to no environmental expedience. So who to turn to and how did this become an issue which, if not being structured, had a multitude of things in our present day. A multiplex of things arose. Demands for awareness happened to be in an exponential process. Then everything that could be wrong with the environment started becoming addressed. But this was basic to a movement, see, because climate conservation had construed conflictive criticism as it was not founded. There was really no basis for it unless two fields converged together and independently they tried to do something with who could ever concern themselves to address these things. And soon groups began to beforehand require audiences and a congenial point of collaboration. So individuals, groups, and innovation through action and activism made advocacy for everyone to become better informed and also to address the alternatives to sustainable practice. This transition with the more applicable significance in a number of issues. These outcomes in the vast economic area further attributed the interlinking in the counterparts of the world, education and government, energy needs and transportation, food supply production and sustainability process, industrial consumerism, and even the climate movement was illustrative of protests and insert the human element between our impact on and further addressing what we even call today climate change, for instance. But the prematureness of environmental awareness becoming organized had to struggle with volunteers, issues, and it all but had real solutions, which were only superimposed, and they were succeeding to unfounded controversial conflict, as the issues were not underestimated, but they were disregarded, or just only said, okay, well, they'll be recorded for debate purpose, and to any avail, you can follow it to any other extent, to wherever it leads. But that had its objective, and major specificity of this process concerns, again, the global implications to further acknowledge. So the freedom of speech that we have paved the way forward to this revolutionary effort that promotes environmental awareness and the critical activism of the environment. No prevention and imposing of regular law, and the organizations of grassroots and nature conservation had to pursue these non-exonerated conditions to demand action from the government. This is the footing that helped galvanize more people to understand environmental concerns and to be given access and to gain access. Provisionary programs, higher education institutes, and departmental access to general interests abroad gave environmental the ever-present issue to maintain a persevering community of environmental cause. This cooperation institutes academia, private public attention centers, and makes them more insightful and concise to create, precise reasons that encourage victories for environmental change, granting of moratoriums, various issues which either could parade and march on, conventional demonstration, successful campaign work, and even petitioning to the private sector or the open public for real issues that people could voice together abroad, together in the world as one. This economic integration and advancing of campaigns ensures a discourse for environmental advocacy, and it raises the focus of, say, now we can identify precisely where the persuasion to action is that there's something that repeats the cycle, and a precursor to that is part of the process that now shows it as an example that we can say, okay, it's that and that and that about that. But specifically, that's what keeps this thing that we're affected by, and we can identify it now as part of that. Well, in mindfulness, to be understood here, I would like to say that the actions that are more appropriate, that can gain dialogue and involvement, are primary concern of people who want or have objectivity